I'm catching up with Alan GREEFF ahead of racing on Tuesday in the Eastern Cape. One runner will get the yard started in race 1, and that will be Arabian Blue. Now, Alan, she was green on debut, but she did run on well late.
Morning, Nadine. Yeah, Arabian Blue, very green, was on the poly first time out, and she ran on nicely that day, and she's had the benefit of a run on the poly, and I think, just the way she ran on, she'll be a big runner.
We move to race 2, where we will see Ononokamachi in action. Now, I really do feel the extra 300 is going to be up her alley. She's been thereabouts in all her starts to date. And Alan, the main query is, how do you feel about her on poly for the first time?
Yeah, I don't think that will make any difference for her, and I agree with you. She's knocking on the door, and she was running on, she's ticking all the boxes, and hopefully she can get into the winner's box come Tuesday.
2 newcomers in race 3. Duchess of Seville will step out for the first time off Highveld form, and she'll be joined by Datarini, who's had 1 run back in the Western Cape.
Yeah, Duchess of Seville drawn nicely, drawn 5, and she's got that Highveld form. She hasn't been too bad and not too far off them, and will be a big runner. Datarini, I think, she's also drawn nicely, but she might just need this run.
We move on to race 4, the 3 runners here. Havana Grey, super comeback run on her last. She really ran a competitive third. She'll be joined by Pink Moon, who can show improvement back on the poly and with her post-maiden run out of the way. And in shot behind us, we're in Sharapova's box this morning. Now, I know that a lot of people had expected her to win by now, but she has been holding form, and she will pop up soon for that victory.
Yeah, Havana Grey ran a cracker last time out. And she is best over 1,000 metres. Unfortunately, she's not drawn so well, but she's got to take her chances from there. Likewise with Pink Moon, loves 1,000, draw not so great, but 1,000's up the alley. And Sharapova, well, she's the opposite. She's got a cracking draw, and she's been unlucky, I think, most probably her last 4 starts. They normally say 3rd time's a charm, but maybe 5th time's a charm.
2 runners in race 5, Whatever Next and Dubai Hills. Whatever Next, a bit of an under par race in his last, but it was very uncharacteristic, and I'm sure we can expect better. Generally, he's an honest soldier. Dubai Hills has really been enjoying the shorter trips of recent, and he's been in the action.
Yeah, Whatever Next, he very seldom runs a bad race, and the last one was out of character for him. But, he'll run a good race again, I'm pretty sure about it. Dubai Hills has seemed to have enjoyed the cutback in trip, and ran a cracker last time. I think similar, decent draw.
4 runners in race 7. Lady Silvano's in hard-knocking form. Catch your breath. Now, she's been a bit unlucky in both of her recent starts. Essential ran a great race in her last, albeit over a touch further. She will have the best weighted advantage, and Back for More is always in the fray.
Yeah, these fillies, Lady Silvano 2 runs back, 3/4 of the length behind Luna Halo over a mile, so she can show, that she's versatile between the 2 distances. Last time out, saddle slipped, and we had a lot to do. Catch Your Breath loves the poly. Her last 2 runs have both been on grass, and I think she may be a poly horse. And then Essential ran a nice race last time, got a low weight. This is a conditions plate like it was with Back for More, so they got the bottom weights and got postage stamps to carry. I think competitive field, by no means an easy race, but I think the horses will be suited to this race.
And finishing in race 8 will be Meet at the Windsor, who's in very steady form. He really does get on well with Charles Ndlovu. He'll be joined by Coral Creek, who ran on all the way home last time out.
Yeah, Meet at the Windsor, he's also unfortunately hasn't got the best of draws once again, and 1600 he ran on nicely. He's always thereabouts, never far off them, always competitive. Coral Creek is starting to find his feet after his maiden win, and he was still, although he's raced still a bit immature, but he's starting to find his feet again, and we're starting to stretch him back over a little bit more ground. Ran on a little bit last time, so hopefully, he can just come down a little bit more in the ratings and become competitive.
And that's a roundup from the Alan GREEFF yard, Halo Stables. Much appreciated.